What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and welcome to Alien Isolation. Okay, so yes, this game is many years old. This game came out like 2016, 2017, something like that. I am a huge Aliens fan. I think I watched Mark play this game years and years ago, but as an Aliens fan, wanted to play this. Especially because I watched Aliens Romulus when it came out in theaters, and it was phenomenal. Highly recommend you watch it. Not sponsored, but highly recommend it anyways, because phenomenal film. I've been wanting to play this game and maybe play Aliens Fireteam, but we'll cross that road when we get there. Either way, I wanted to play through this game, and I thought about streaming it, but I was advised against it, and honestly, I feel like this is a better recording game than streaming game. But either way, there'll probably be a lot to talk about as we're playing through the game, and I'll probably have a lot to say, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Before we get started though, just so you guys know, this game is fairly long. About to say, I'm gonna try recording for like an hour every time. I'm probably gonna edit it down, so videos are probably gonna be anywhere between 30 to 50 minutes. The videos are gonna be long. This is gonna be a long series, because otherwise if I do this in like 20 to 30 minute intervals, this is gonna be a 60-part series, because this is a long game. So we're gonna see how it goes. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, but let's go ahead and get started on this. Oh, Jesus. No, we're not doing survivor mode. We're doing Alien Isolation. Thank you. I can't continue the game. I've never played this before. Medium. We're not looking... Yes, nightmare. Let's really test... No, gotta say. The recommended way to experience the game, challenging and terrifying. Oh, now I'm torn. We're gonna stick with medium. As much as the masochist in me is like, yes, hard mode, punish me. I want to suffer. I want to beat the game. So we're gonna go with medium. Maybe if you guys want me to go back and play this in hard mode, I will play this in hard mode. But I'm gonna go with medium because I want to be able to beat the game. All right, let's get a little bit of lore. Sega presents, in association with 20th Century Fox, not sponsored by 20th Century Fox.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
Immediately don't trust him.
Your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We.
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Sorry, I'm being silent because I don't want to interrupt. Plus, I have a cat on my desk. You guys can't see her, but like, probably hear her purring. Also, all the nerd in me wants to come out, and because I love the Aliens universe. I think the Aliens universe is so fascinating. It's fucked. It's really fucked, but it's so fascinating. We need to put some clothes on, like ASAP. Storm, will you please leave my microphone alone? It's a cuckoo bird. User signed in Torrens. Sumo wrestler. Search. What am I searching? Hold on. Frank Herman, War in Totality. Sounds like an interesting book. Is there room for the little guy? RGX 677 turbine SOA. SOAR. SOAR. Interesting. I am a hoarder, so we're probably going to take all of the items. All of them say Torrens. Somebody is a smoker. We're in a spaceship. Bad decision. Lunar Style and Fastcraft. Man, the thought that magazines are still a thing, like in the future, that's crazy. Slippers. User sign in. Hold on a second, guys. Had to move my cat. Okay, let's sign in. A. Ripley. Explore the Torrens. Alright, so we're exploring now. As a... Personally, mission 1, get dressed. I agree. We can't meet the rest of the people dressed in our undies. That's not how this works. That looks like a nice chair. That'd be like a chill gaming chair. So we got Verlaine, Connor, Samuels, Taylor, and Ripley, which Ripley is us. But I say crew ID 12001002003. Let's get dressed. Good. We are dressed now. Unfortunately, we cannot look at ourselves in the third person, so I have no idea what we look like. All right, before we go anywhere, well, I mean, there's the toilet. That's a toilet. We're gonna go ahead and just take a look around. But as a apologies if this infuriates anybody, I just happen to like exploring a record of disaster. Just missed you. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story, the megacorps undercut him, picked up all of his clients, contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Weyland-Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Yeah, no, I mean, again, but I say kind of, not to get too into this because I could go on a spiel. About, like, how the Aliens universe works. Long story short, basically, megacorporations own all of international travel. Planets are, like, basically only certain planets are livable. But they have to, like, cryo-freeze you to travel through the distances. Kind of very interstellar. And essentially, like, everyone kind of gets fucked over unless you're a part of the company. And even then, you probably still get fucked over. If the company had it their way, they'd only have, like, the robots working. But they do need people. Well, there's our friend. So let's have a word.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Okay. So we spoke to Samuels. But yeah, essentially, like, every planet, like, unless you're on, like, a good planet, which is, like, can be rough to be able to get onto them, unless you live on a good planet, because they need people working on planets that get supplies for ships, better for the companies and stuff like that. They'll pay, like, shit wages, and they'll, like, you'll have to sign government contracts to, like, work for them for long periods of time, in order to, like, pay them off. And in a moment, and even if you're close to paying off your debt, like your contract's about to come up, they might change it so that you have to, like, work longer because of the fact that they need people working. It's like, basically it's capitalism, like endgame capitalism.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors.
So,
I'm sorry.
Suck it up,
That was
Tom.
insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Okay. Also, like...
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Indeed. So let's take a look. Reply to the Nostromo incident. To N. Taylor, response to Nostromo incident, Weyland-Yutani file, DS... No, let's not get into this. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. in 2122, obviously this takes place in the future. Makes sense, because otherwise, like, how the hell did they colonize multiple planets and are doing all this work? The Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Dallas Captain, Ash Science Officer, Kane, or is it Kane? Executive Officer, Ripley, Warrant Officer, Lambert, Navigation Officer, Parker, Chief Engineer, and Brett, Engineer Technician. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Saul. By the way, the people that are listed on here, Dallas, Ash, Kane, Ripley, Lambert, Parker, and Brett, are from the Aliens movie. But I say Ripley obviously being the main character, and we are playing her daughter. Torrens Manifest. But I say M-Class ship, Captain Verlaine, Diane, Navigator, Connor and William, Owner, Diane, Contractor, Weyland-Yutani. Outbound and return transposition for Weyland-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees: Samuel C., Ripley A., Taylor N. Passengers: Samuels, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, Taylor, and Nina. Number of decks: 2. Number of crew: 2. Interstellar communications antenna, long-haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger cargo ship retrofitted from a tow rig, retains operational heavy-duty tow umbilical. Makes sense, since we're going on to another ship to figure out some stuff. Also, by the way, for a game being as old as it is, this still looks good. Oh dear God. Listen, I like sci-fi. It doesn't mean I know everything. What up, party people?
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-Class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Do we have monitors to look at? What? Here? Where do I sit? Do I sit here? No? Okay, excuse me, pardon me. Make my way through. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. God damn. God, that's so pretty. Jesus. And again, these graphics are like 10 years old, like going on near 10 years old. Do I talk to you, Samuels? Samuels, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just an engineer. Here we go. Awake. Complete the first mission.
Can we see it?
Now you can see
Switch
some.
to monitors.
Now you can see some of the dated graphics.
Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Weyland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over. Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
I'm surprised we're still going.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
See, I'd be having a panic attack. I'm with the lawyer.
Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Well, easy for Samuels to say. Oh, God. Even for data graphics, it's so gorgeous. God damn.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor.
And...
Just keep moving. Taylor, Ripley, hold on.
Yep.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Imagine the cold vacuum of space. Ugh. Some doors have been secured with security braces. Oh, well, I was reading that, but okay. Okay, we need to find help. Okay, so we're no longer... Okay, hold on, I'm just quickly checking my stuff here. I already read that. Let's say that's archive logs, and then Nostromo logs, and then this is personal logs of like individuals and whatnot. Okay, just checking. I'm about to say. Oh boy. Wish I could throw fists. Use registration points to manually save your progress. They will warn you if enemies are nearby. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, hello. Collect the injector. We're just gonna go ahead and save the game. Yes. So maybe there's might be something here.
Oh.
I checked that other area.
Proceed to the nearest marshal checkpoint and stand by while orbital stabilizers realign.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I want to explore as much as I can. Plus, this gives me the opportunity to kind of look around. Because that's where I came from. Or does this just lead to the same place? Yeah, it just leads to the same place. Okay. I just wanted to double check. I watched someone play this years ago. That's the only experience I got. Fire. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. We gotta go in the fence. I don't wanna. Oh, the vents are always a bad idea in an aliens. Anything to do with aliens. That's the thing. I love xenomorphs, but man, xenomorphs scared the absolute living shit. If a xenomorph was hunting me, that would be one of the few instances that I would probably choose to take fate in my own hands. Cause like, God, no, no. I think there was like a video I watched recently. It's like, would you rather be hunted by a predator or a xenomorph? And I was like, of course I'm gonna choose the fucking predator. Because at least with the Predator, like, he'd look at my weak ass and go like, he's not even a challenge. We're not even gonna bother. Because, like, they follow a code of ethics. At least there's a level of, like, we got rules and stuff. Like, you're not even worth it. So at least, like, there's a chance. And if they did see me as at least I'd have a fighting chance. With a xenomorph? Absolutely not. Folder corrupted, so we can't read that. Decommissioning. To engineering team. Reply to decommission. So, boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement, but for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help. But it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits. Sign, the Chief. I mean, makes sense. And folder corrupted. So Sevastopol was being decommissioned. Ouch. Oh, God! Man.
God damn.
Agreed.
This'll help.
Hold B to open the radio. Okay, press X to activate. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look around. Someone new. You always know who's working. Foreth? Forgotten? Yeah, Forgotten. There's... I don't know what all of this is, but I mean, like, this is kind of your stereotypical thing that happens in the alien universe. Bad things happen in this universe for very obvious reasons. But goddamn, I keep coming back for these stories. What the hell? Okay. Oh, hello. We'll take all that. Oh, we can't go through here, so... There, another path. It must be that one with the ladder. There we go. Here we go. Could you imagine just coming into here not knowing that Oh yeah, you always know who you always know Working Joe. That's what it says. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Oh, I'm dumb. I literally could have just walked up here. Oh. Someone new. Forgotten. FU. Strangers will be shot. Okay. Keep moving. Feels like a warning. But I mean, yeah. You like jazz? We can leave that on, I don't mind. What's the worst that could happen? Nah. We'll turn it off.
Hello? Anyone here?
If I remember correctly, there are survivors. Passcode required. Damn it. Hello? Restore power. Can't read that. Power needs to be restored. Forgotten. Okay. Well, let's keep moving. This life is for... Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow together, no future. Help. Welcome to the end of the line. Vastalink. Personnel. Moved our stash. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus. Do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. I'm just gonna write that down. Say, don't mind me. I just always keep a notebook and a pencil. 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to the terminal anymore, not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. Signed, Anna. Shared. Goodbye from Seekson. Public notice. The decommissioning of Sevastopol Station. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seekson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years, in hopes that Seekson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seekson's Apollo, Central AI, and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Seekson Corporation. Kill the power. Harris? Turner? Wait.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Okay. Power junction D13 departures. Restore power to departures. Okay. What now? Okay, looks like we can go back down. Which, I mean, makes sense. We just restored the power. At least one of those rooms should be available for us. Also, we get to see a smaller model of what Sevastopol Station looks like. Which is sick. Nope. That's where we came from. Is this it? 0, 4. Oh, 0, 3, 4, 0. Ah. I'm obviously gonna take their stuff. Why wouldn't I? Blueprint collected. What blueprint did I find? Ah. So let's see here. So for healing, for a med kit, we have CSG injectors and bonding agents. 1 CA compound B and compounding agent. Oh, we need a compound B? Okay, so we need a little bit more. We're short one more thing. One more thing. Be able to make this. Oh, hello. Compound B. God, I keep doing this. Item constructed. Constructed for survival. So now we have a medkit. No, put it away. How do I... I'm just holding this. I just wanted to see it in my stuff. I also have no idea where I'm going. So... let's look over here.
Doesn't anything here work?
That's a good question. Find a way to restore power to the shutter. Is that not what this does? Update map. So we need to find a way to restore power to the shutter. Oh, is there a save station? Oh, dude, we gotta get to the save station. Hold on. Two, one. Overwrite, yes. There we go. Okay. Also, by the by, I absolutely love like the old, like how this all looks like 1980s, like how they envisioned the future to be. Like obviously, like some of the stuff does actually hold some merit because I imagine that there is like some diagrams and stuff of like various things to do with space travel that are kind of like this, but like it all looks like stuff that would be like in a 1980s film, which is kind of fitting because it's aliens. There we go. Got it.
I'm going.
So, should I follow them? What is this? Item, tool, or weapon? Where? It says there's an item, tool, or weapon where I'm at. What? Well, color me curious. Hello? Guys, why did you run over here?
Welcome to Sebastopol Station, your home away from home. The station, a decade in the making, was built to be the #1
I'll take that. Okay, that door is still locked. How'd they get in? How'd they get through? This door is busted. Oh, hello. We'll take all that. Thank you. You and me. Let's see. Making my way. Don't mind me just checking my maps. Follow. Jesus. Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow together equals no future.
What the hell happened here?
Good question. Rip Sevastopol. Looters will pay. Yeah. Tends to kind of be the gimmick. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna take a look around. Yeah, we can't really do anything with this. I got an itch in my eye. Okay, we're good. I need an ion torch. Damn it! I want to see what's in the room. Man. Crazy shit went down here. Strangers will be shot. How do you know I'm a stranger? Just because I'm not from around here, don't know anybody, and don't necessarily know what the protocols are. Whoa! Wait, hold on.
The Torrens. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine!
Wait, no!
Damn it!
I mean, to be fair, we did go on the ship even though we saw this place was busted to hell. I want to ask the question why the fuck we're still here. You always know, Working Joe. Just saying. We kind of did this to ourselves. I'm not seeing anything here. Dear God. Let's get some power up in here. Yup. Yup. Hello. No signal. No signal. We need help. I agree. This place is kind of awful. Hello? Who's in here? Oh. It's just a thing. We open...
Julia Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol.
Open a drink.
But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
I mean, yeah, kind of makes sense. Kind of typical corporations when they don't want to answer questions is that they'll either deflect, or they will only answer questions they want, or they'll spin a question to be more to be able to answer it the way they want to rather than in the way that they need to. Don't need to open that can of worms. Okay, look in the toolbox. Huh. Interesting noodles. Let's take a read. Pulling the plug. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store has been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red, and they're pulling the plug. Going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on. Harper. Yikes. Shared. To all space flight employees. To all space flight terminal employees, in the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, it must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol nor ships available. The colonial marshals, you know what I mean, are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the office of Marshal Waits. What is Apollo? Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all of Seekson's working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station, so wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Seekson, tomorrow, together. Man, that is such an Aliens line. Like, ooh, ethanol. Again, if you guys have not watched Alien, but as the newest Alien Romulus, highly recommend. Was there anything else? Looks like there's an exit. And there would be a place to go if the doors weren't being kind of gunked up. Alright, well, let's save the game. Maybe go around and find out what's going on. Not really sure what to do. But then again, that's no different than any game I play. I'm just kind of like swinging something around until something happens. What were these things? I imagine they were probably like public comms or something like that. It means to contact people. Technology is always weird in like the Aliens franchise because it's always a mixture of like, because it's all like advanced technology, but it's like everybody has access to their own stuff, but like it just kind of seems like they still have technology like rooted in public access stuff rather than like personal access like you see in a lot of like sci-fi games, kind of like Mass Effect. I should play the Mass Effect series. Maybe I'll stream that series. I keep saying I'd do it eventually. Ion torch wire door locked. Okay, well maybe if we head back this way. Well, I mean we've never went down this path, so. According to this, that door is locked. We need an ion torch. We really do. So Looks like the only place we can go is back. This place is so big. Ah, there we go. Found it. Okay, so it looks like we gotta go in the vent. We're just gonna save the game again, because I picked up some stuff while I was out. Yep. That's saving. I want to make a little bit of progress on the first episode. I mean, granted, we did the entire tutorial, essentially. But I do want to make a little bit more progress. Unnerving. Eh. Eh.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
Agreed. Stuff here? Any stuff? I like stuff. Stuff? No? Okay. I just wanted to check. Let's see. Nope. Alright, moving on. Moving on up. Oh, stuff. We're just gonna avoid the electric stuff. And could you imagine if I had to go through there, I couldn't have just stepped over some things? It's one of the few things where I think logic kind of fails in these video games, of just like, oh no, this is in the way. I couldn't just step over it. There's a guy running. Also, cup of joes. Stay perky, freeze dried. Coffee. You got your Cupid cup of joe. You have you got the cup of joe smile? Oh, it says cup of joe. It says coffee. Okay. I was like, what the? Why is it written in red? That makes no sense. Destination Bernard Star, Ross 154, Procyon, Grimbridge 34, Alpha Setia, Capella, Delta Pavonis, Canopus, and Arcturus. All of them are canceled. Great! What's going on here? Keep moving. Okay. That's a lot of dead bodies. Big oofda. Hello? Anybody else hear the cat? I know for a fact it's not a rat. Maintenance jack. Okay, that unnerved me a little bit. It's dark. I could light my flare right now, but I don't want to. Again, I'm a hoarder. I like keeping my stuff. Nothing. I like open a gate. No, of course not. Why would you be allowed to? And again, if I turn on the power, things would probably be easier. There's a dead guy right there. I guess content warning if you guys didn't realize this was a horror game. Ooh, this glass warbles. Ooh, I don't like that. Alright, alright. I think we gotta get the power going in this place. Can't open nothing. Whoa, hello! No, I can't read that, though. Sasha Natasha, ready for thaw? Time to wrap up? That's such an 80s style, like, pinup, like, magazine. I'm gonna say, and whoop, and one more. Yeah. Now we're on. Okay, so we got a bit of power on, and we can't get that door open because we need a jack. I could have just walked through here, but now that the light's on, anything in here? No, doesn't appear anything's on in here. Let's see if we can get... I need an ion torch. Gosh, there are so many rooms I can't get into because I need an ion torch. That's ominous. We need a plasma torch. Gosh. We really need this one item. I think ion torch and a plasma torch are two separate things, but you get what I mean. Hold on a second, guys. Above there. Door's locked. Set of stairs over here. There's a lot of dead bodies.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
Go through the main door. Well, I'd love to go through the main door, but there's a thing here. We need the maintenance jack. Ripley. Fuck the marshals. Fuck the police. No. Anything here? No. Did he? Where are they now? Dig it, dish it, dirt it. LaFonda reveals all. Jesus. Why are there like 80s magazines? Here another. There's a save point. We'll check that out in a sec. Oh god, I'm getting Outlast. Getting Outlast flashbacks. Oh, and I can look through it like from an angle. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. No. No, I don't like that. Ooh, chess. Pretty solid game they got going on right now. But I will say... Oh, yeah, no, this is a bit of a standstill. Year 2137. Big dog. Oh, hello.
First, it's Turner. Got to deal with that wasted asshole again. This time, he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
Okay. Well, we need items and stuff and things. So. There's blood. Wait slide to us. Okay, there we go. I was like trying to read that. I'm just tempting fate. I mean, the xenomorph hasn't even been introduced yet. Could you imagine? We need a jack to go in there.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Shocks me not. This is the Aliens universe, after all. Alright, we're going in. I don't wanna, but we're going to. I don't remember when the xenomorph is introduced. I can wait. I can wait. I mean, I'm looking forward to it personally, but you get what I mean. Living the experience. No, thank you. Le gasp. We'll grab the maintenance check in a second. I want to hear.
Hello? I want to make a complaint. To the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that?
Yeah.
My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job.
Yeah.
Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking... Oh, shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
Collect ID badge. Collect an ID tag.
I think I need this more than you do.
I agree. Yeah, I'll hold both. Ugh. Well, at least I can get that off. At least I'm not having to beat people with this thing yet. Alright, let's go ahead and remove. Yeah. Yeah, heave. Alright. Open. More stuff?
Interview subject. Heist.
Okay.
Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
Notepad. Dry paper 200. Nice. So I have a couple of those. All right. I don't like the change in music. Well, I can open the door now. So, we're at a save. I think this is a good place to leave off for part 1. Because now we can go back and open a couple of doors, and we can make make some more progress and everything. So, yeah, I think this is a good place to leave off, because also at this point we're probably hitting an hour, maybe a little over an hour. Again, I'll probably be editing these down a bit so that they're not as long, but no promises. This is a long game. Like, there is a lot to this game, so either it's gonna be like 10, 12 like hour-long videos, or it's gonna be like 30, 40, 20, 30-minute videos. But I say, again, if you guys like that, or if you guys want to see shorter videos or whatever, please let me know in the comment section down below. If there are any other games you guys want to see me play, you could also leave them down there as well. I do read my comments. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press down on that like button, like there's no tomorrow, and hopefully, guys, I'll get to see every single one of you in the next video. So make sure you all take care, stay healthy, and most importantly, I hope you all stay frosty. See you guys.